Stadia, why do you keep trying? You're irrelevant in 2019. You were irrelevant now in 2020. Stop it. Get some help. I was looking the other day on their website, you know, perusing, seeing what they have. Some of the games they have are games and titles we've played already. Well, some of them, not all of them, but most of them. So let me ask you something. Would you want to buy a console, let's just say a console, any console, right? How would you buy it? Answer the question in the chat if you want to. If you want to buy a console, right? You would buy it, then you would buy a game, and maybe that will run you up maybe $500, maybe $600, depending on how many games you bought for it. So on and so forth. But what I'm saying is, Stadia sucks because first of all, you only get the system, right? Just the system. No games, no bundle, nothing. Just the system. So I might as well just have a box. But that's not the worst part. The second part is that since most of the games are on Google Stadia streaming service, what happens when the system goes down one day? Say Google finally gives up, dies like a dead fish. What happens? First of all, you lose all your games, right? Because there's no promise that you get to keep any of the games you bought. So there goes, I don't know, $130 Founders Edition plus, I don't know, another couple $100 for any games you bought on Stadia. Gone, finito. Done and dusted. Gone. Gone. So if that occurs, you just got finessed. They took your money. They're gone. And that's how I feel. Stadia is not a console. It's a scam. Plus, we're paying $10, 10 freaking dollars for a subscription for 40K. What the? Not 40K. 4,000K. I'm sorry, I don't know much about specs, but that's just dumb. $10 for something I should have for free. For free. I personally never bought a Stadia. I'm not into that. I'm not into Stadia. I like having consoles, PCs, computers, where I can get my games, where I can keep them physically. And if I do buy a digital copy, I can at least be safe in the knowledge that the company I bought it from, whether it be Ubisoft, hell, even EA, I'm going to say it now, EA, as bad as EA is, even they know that it's better to have a game online, and if their service ever shuts down, at least the game is there to play. You download the game, you play the game. If Origin's down, that doesn't matter. You can still play the game. It's still there. You can play it offline. Now, of course, any online games you had that were strictly online are gone, but most of the games you bought, which would be offline with some online capability, are still going to be there. You'll still get to play them. But with Stadia, anything on their service, since you don't get to download it locally, you don't get to keep it servers computer-wide or service-wide, it's gone once the system goes down. Please don't sink any money into Stadia. I promise you, it's not worth it. Something down the line will come. I promise you that, because we as humans, we're going to try to find better ways to do things. But Stadia, I feel that Stadia is a step backwards, not forward. Hell, it's 2 steps backwards, 1 step into a ravine, and then you fall to your death because the ravine's about 50 feet deep. Oh, and the water's cold and shitty. See ya.